How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? It's Cruzy here, and today I'm going to be showing you a way to make your games run smoother and get a higher FPS. So what you're going to have to do is just right click, go to Nvidia control panel, open that up, and once it's loaded up, you're going to want to go to adjust image setting. What this is just basically adjusting the image preview of the game or of your images on your computer. You just want to click use the advanced 3D image settings. And then once you click that, you might have to click apply. If not, then let's just move over to manage 3D settings here in the top left. Uh, from the top to bottom, I'll just go straight through it all, trying to make it straight to the point and more direct than leading you on and just explaining everything. With image sharpening, you're going to want to turn this on. If you have the option for scaling to your GPU, I highly recommend using that. With the ambient occlusion, you're going to want to work with performance. It will be preset to quality, so make sure you click performance. And then going down, you're going to do anisotropic filtering. Let's just switch that to application controlled. That way, it will be deciding on the application that you're using. So, like, let's say I'm playing Destiny, it will be set to Destiny, and I can change it through that. Um, you want to turn the FXAA off as well. With the gamma correction, you're going to turn that on. As well as the anti-aliasing mode, you want to do that application controlled as well. Once you get to the transparency, this is the huge one that gives you a little bit more of a smoother gameplay and game experience. You want to turn that off. It will be set to the on position for some of you. Sometimes it may be set to the off position because it all presets to your graphics card already. With the CUDA GPUs, you're going to want to use all of them. That way it uses basically the supported GPU that you are currently running. The DSR factor, you want to turn that off. Smoothness, if you have that, just turn that off as well. With low latency mode, you're going to, if you have a higher end gaming PC, you want to use that as on. If you have a lower end card, you will want to turn that off as it will start doing screen tearing and everything. With your max frame rate, if you want a smoother game experience, you're going to want to turn that on and set it to whatever your monitor and your graphics card can do. So if you, let's say you can get 80 frames, set that to 80, or if your monitor is 60 hertz, set that to 60, and so on and so forth. I'm using a 144 hertz monitor, so I'm going to set that at 144. That way that caps at there and it won't go over and start screen shredding or anything. And then monitor technology, you just want to do fixed refresh, it doesn't really matter there. Multi-frame, you go and turn that off. And then the OpenGL rendering GPU, this is going to be using the main GPU of yours that you have in your computer. So just set that to whatever you're using. For the power management mode, you're going to want to choose prefer maximum performance. It is going to set as optimal power. So you just switch that over to performance. The refresh rate, just do application controlled again. Shader cache, we're going to leave that on. Texture filtering, we're going to leave that on as well. The LOD bias, we're just going to set that to allow. And then you come to the quality, you're going to switch that to performance as well, as it will be put on quality as a preset. So you just want to switch to high performance. And then when you get to texture filtering, you're going to want to put that on. Threaded optimization, let's just set that to auto. Triple buffer, we're just going to turn that off so it doesn't buffer the game or the frames 3 times instead of just using the native image. With vertical sync, you're going to use the 3D application settings, so that way it uses these settings that you are setting up right now. And then for the last one, virtual reality pre-rendered frames, you're going to set that to 1. And then you're just going to have to click apply there and just let it do its thing. And then we're just going to get to configure sound and physics. So what you're going to do is go to the processor and click the GPU that you are using. So I'm using the RTX 2070 Super, so I'm just going to click that obviously. And then you may have to press allow down here. And then once you're done there, you're just going to go to change resolution to make sure you are using the supported resolution for your monitor. So if you're running more than 2 monitors, it'll show up here. If you're just using one, then just the one, obviously. So you want to scroll down to where it says PC here. Make sure you set your um, native resolution. So mine's 1920 by 1080, so I'm just going to click that. And then I'm just going to go over here to my other monitor and go down to, well, it looks like I'm stuck with Ultra HD, so I'm just going to set that to there as well, because this is a 60 hertz monitor, so it doesn't have that setting as my second monitor. So you're just going to click apply once that is done as well. And then this is where you can adjust your desktop color settings. So if you want to have a better vibrance, like I explained in my last video, you can change how your monitor, the coloring I guess, aspect of it is set to. So I like to keep mine to 85, just because it brings out more color and it helps me see better. So if you can see, I can't really see in the video now. That's my background changing, but you're gonna set that to 85 or whatever you prefer. But I highly recommend 85 there. And then you're just gonna go down here as the last step, set up GSync. And then once you get there to GSync, um, if you have a higher end graphics card and you can reach over 100 frames, just turn that off as it will have some input lag on your gaming experience. If you have a lower end card, just make sure you enable it because it will help smooth it out a tiny bit. So that's about it for maxing your frames or getting better frame rates. And I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, just leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you later.